The idea that we have one universal process from the cells within us to the stars above us is not a new idea, it is an ancient one. But the great difference here is that it is explained as a physical process using physics. This process is in the form of spherical symmetry forming and breaking that is formed by the spontaneous absorption and emission of light photon energy. In such a theory, we have the future unfolding with each photon oscillation only occurring once, forming the uncertainty of everyday life relative to the atoms of the periodic table. This process will form what we see and feel as a period of time, with each moment being formed by a photon-electron coupling or dipole moment. The electron is the most spherical object in the universe, and we have the future unfolding with each photon-electron interaction, with perfect symmetry between matter and antimatter, and positive and negative charge. Just imagine what it would mean if the future was not based on just random uncertainty, but is unfolding as a continuous process of spherical symmetry forming and breaking. That at every individual moment of your life you have the potential to form ever greater symmetry formation. This potential is formed by the wave-particle duality of light and matter in the form of electrons, forming a blank canvas that we can interact with, forming the possible into the actual. This can be in the form of art, music, or poetry. This can be explained as part of a geometrical process. We have an infinite number of line symmetries within a sphere that in this theory represents an infinite number of potential timelines, forming an infinity of possibilities at each moment in time. Because life is an integral part of this geometrical process, the line symmetry can actually be seen as left and right-handedness in the physical shape of intelligent life. This symmetry represents the timeline of the evolutionary path of the individual life form. This process will naturally form disorganization or entropy, and when the spherical symmetry is broken, it has the potential to form the most beautiful of geometrical shapes, with the Fibonacci spiral being visible almost everywhere in nature. Such a process would form the driving force for the complexity and diversity of cell life, with photon energy forming the movement of positive and negative charge, with the build-up and distribution of charge being relative to the membrane of each living cell. At high temperature, in the form of plasma, we have a phase change of matter, with charge being able to cover a whole star or even a large area of interstellar space. Therefore it is totally logical that we have one universal process, from the cells within us to the stars above us. An interior of a sphere will naturally form three-dimensional space, and this spherical symmetry can even be seen in these images from the International Space Station. With a candle flame in zero gravity naturally forming a sphere that is interacting relative to the two-dimensional surface of the sphere. This dynamic process gives us a geometrical reason for positive and negative charge, with the outer convex surface representing positive charge, and the inner concave surface representing negative charge. Whenever the atoms bond and break, there is an exchange of photon energy with the movement of charge. And whenever objects touch, it is charge that makes contact. Therefore, this process forms the ever-changing world of our everyday life, that we measure as a period of time relative to the atoms of the periodic table. This is explained in much greater detail in my other videos. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share. It will help the promotion of this theory.